good afternoon once again, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am BookNerd802, and in this video I am going to be speaking about Berserk, Volume 1. As you might know, this is by Kentaro Miura. It has about 230 pages, and I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars. I do not have a physical copy of this. I found an online version, a PDF version, read it entirely online. I will probably put the link to that in the description down below, and I'll probably put the cover on the screen somewhere here. But anyway, there will be some minor spoilers ahead, so you've definitely been warned. I mean, the books themselves are quite expensive, so I think I will be reading the rest of the series online as well. I will not be buying the physical copies at all, since they are available online anyway and it's totally free. So many people recommended this to me, including during my live streams and in real life as well, in person, and warned me about how horrible what goes down in it is, but I did not find it to be as offensive. The first few pages certainly aren't as bad as people make them out to be, that's for sure. I mean, it's something which I am so desensitized to at this stage that I wasn't even shocked when I saw what Guts was doing to that alien creature, I guess. And in a way, my expectations were not met because of how incredibly desensitized I am to gore, I suppose. And that being said, this was a very engaging and enjoyable story, split into three distinct parts, three chapters, although to my knowledge, in future volumes there will be more chapters available rather than just three very long ones. But we had three distinct parts in this one, where in each we learn more about the Black Swordsman, known also as Guts, and I did not find it to be extremely original or mind-blowing as a concept, but it's a relatively quick read. Took me about 30 minutes to get through the whole thing, and it's the kind of story I'm familiar with and I am a fan of as well for several reasons. Kind of reminded me of perhaps The Witcher or Game of Thrones or even that Robin Hood kind of vibe. Also, um, Guts just goes about killing cannibals and rapists and all sorts of other creatures as well, rightfully so, and he aura farms quite a lot, much like Robin Hood, Dexter Morgan, or Jack Reacher, but a tad better because he wields a massive slab of iron, perhaps referred to as a sword in some situations, although it's much more than that, and he splits his enemies in half with it very cleanly, might I add as well. Um, he also has a mark on his body which summons demons called incubi, to my knowledge, that show up when he tries to get some shut eye. Whenever he tries to go to sleep, he has nightmares, and these creatures show up. What was perhaps saddest in the story, and this is a bit of a spoiler maybe, was how Guts was aided by a priest and his daughter. He did warn them both that they would be in danger if he was around them, by the way, but they did not listen because their intentions were pure. The daughter was then returned to life as a zombie after being killed by, I'm pretty sure, one of the zombies that form part of the story, and she kills her dad as well. And Guts did not care for a moment. He just goes on with his life as though nothing happened. He's completely used to everything that is going on. Nothing really shocks him or terrifies him, puts him in a state of PTSD, and he also has an elf constantly following him around, and she offers to heal his injuries, which are frequent, and she does offer to help quite a lot, honestly, but he just continuously rejects her and tells her to go away, basically. He treats her horribly for somebody who is taking care of him. The king also has a deal with the antagonist where he provides him with slaves and gold in order for the villain not to destroy the kingdom. However, the villain stops caring much for the offerings, and that's where Guts tuned in and destroys him nonchalantly. And not quite sure what Guts' motive is, truth be told. I don't even understand why. He just goes about killing things, and throughout the first volume, if I had to be very honest, he just comes across as having anger issues and is in the right place and time to vent, and the perfect opportunity to let out all of that anger that has been um, building up in him, a lot of pent up anger, but he finds himself in the right context each time. and I look forward to reading the second volume because volume 1 ended with a character who looks like Frankenstein's monster, explaining to Guts precisely what kind of enemy he's up against, and the brand and the incubi are certainly the most intriguing parts of the story. That is my final remark with regard to volume 1 of Berserk by Kentaro Miura. I will be reading the remainder of the series as well. I am pretty sure that it's still ongoing, so definitely stay tuned for more reviews. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of my content because why not? It's absolutely amazing. Thank you all for the recommendation, by the way. And once again, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.